So we're gonna try and get some of these really, really bad water spots on the Porsche out. So let's do my favorite combination ever, a little Roop's Course DA compound. Why do I use this one buffer sometimes? Let me tell you, because it continues to rotate. You can just beat the shit out of it because it's 155 bucks and who cares, right? Let's get a little bit of, you know, before and after. So this is a little bit of the after. I just hit this kind of quickly, but this thing was sitting outside of a shop for a bit. You know, this paint wasn't bad when it went there. And then when he picked it up, I mean, like, look at that. I tried washing it, tried taking a water spot remover to it, didn't work. So if you do this the wrong way, what'll happen is if you heat up that paint too much, it'll kind of create craters because it'll buff down everything like around the water spot and in the water spot, but the water spots will still kind of stay there. So you don't want to heat it up too much. And another thing is if you heat it up too much, you could create phantom water spots where they'll go away, but then when you pull the car outside and it gets hot again, they'll actually come back. So I don't know, like, I don't know why rain would do this. Sometimes when it rains on a certain tree, it'll fall onto paint and it'll do some weird stuff. Or like, it could just be a sprinkler too. Those things will really mess up car paint. Now the next thing is to polish it. Two different ways of polishing that I do. There is, you know, kind of going slower. And then there's what people like to say mowing it down. So you're moving quickly, you're not heating up the surface of the paint, and you're just kind of like using the abrasives to cut through those water spots. It's a tiny bit warm. Yeah, like barely, feel that. That compared to that.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and sometimes when I buff paint, I'm like, okay, that's pretty hot. You don't want to heat it up, but we pretty much got through those water spots there, didn't we? There's like obviously some deep scratches, but I would say that that is the safest way to get through hard water spots. Bing, bing, boom. And that concludes